Alright, we're here with the Huertas today. Hi guys.
Hi.
I understand y'all were a couple before y'all got married. How would you describe that? Like, how would you have imagined being a couple transitioning into parents? How was that for y'all? How'd you expect it to be?
Well, we met, and then we dated, and we were a couple, and then we were a couple who got married, and we got married, had kids. Now we're a couple who have kids. Couple of kids. Dude, I'm sorry.
Anyways, keep going. Okay. Hi, so we're the Herreras, and we're going to talk about how couples transitioning into parents. And now we're going to talk about us, because we have no kids. So, we've talked about kids, right? We've talked about kids, having kids, and everything like that. I've always told myself that before I have a kid, I want to be financially stable. I want to have a job to know that it's secure and that no matter what happens down the road, my kid will always be taken care of. And that was always my point of view. I mean, if you have anything to say about
Yeah,
this.
I always wanted my kids to be more successful than my parents were. So I myself feel like me and her needs to be in a better spot so we're able to achieve that.
So they can see that we're doing good in our own way, and that they need to do better than we did. So we want them to be higher than us. You know, we want us to be proud of our kids. So as a couple, we're married. So we're a married couple. So as a married couple, I believe having kids, being financially stable is like our main priority. Just making sure that our money is in the right place, our heart's in the right place, that we want to have kids at the time. Because I feel like that's also a big part. If your heart doesn't want kids or doesn't want them at this moment, I feel you can never make that right connection with your child, and that's really important.
All right. This is going to be a little comparison video. Okay, so we have a married mother on the left and a married not-so-mother on the right.
Spouse. It's a spouse.
Just a spouse.
That's all. You're just a spouse. You're just a spouse.
Definitely not. So, let's start with a couple questions. How many hours of sleep do you get a night?
For real though. As many as I want, because I wake up when I want.
Wow.
And I go to
that's
sleep
nice.
when I want.
Let me rephrase the question for you. How many consecutive hours of sleep do you get a
I would
night?
say 3 consecutive until Arcadius wakes up because he's itching or he's hungry or wants to lay on me.
How many times are you waking up
And the middle of
in
the
a
night.
night? Yes.
Amount 2 hours. I mean 2 times, not 2 hours, the equivalent time. 2 times. And then the most, sometimes I don't sleep at all. Like the day I had work and I didn't sleep till 4:30 in the morning and I had to be at work at 8.
And Jess, how many consecutive hours of sleep do you get a night?
At least 8, 9, 10, 12. At least if I can fit those in, usually I can fit them in. Because I work at night, so. And just the day that I go to class, I get a minimum of 8. But I like to wake up. I do have a dog, so if she needs to go pee, I make my husband get up. And 4 a.m., he's walking her. That's okay with me because I'm not a morning person.
Well, let's say, on average, how long does it take you to get ready to leave the house to go anywhere?
About 30 minutes. I mean, hey, I'm not a stylist like her is, so I don't gotta do all this. Because I don't know how to do all this. So, about 30 minutes. Just throw on something and head out. How long does it take you?
Okay, so normally my hair is done and it's done for a week. I don't have to touch it again. So thank goodness when we leave somewhere, I literally brush it and we go. But if I'm doing my makeup, that takes me like 30 minutes. But it depends if Arcadius is crawling into the chair and if Leo's grabbing my brushes and palettes and stuff. It takes a little longer. And then to get them dressed, diaper changed, dressed, and this is by myself, done, okay? Make sure their diaper bag's ready. that's like I would say about an hour because Leo brings me his shoes, but then you're like, come here, bring it to me, and he goes by himself somewhere. And then get myself dressed, put them in the car. I would say almost 2.5 hours. Like you gotta get ready ahead of time
Yeah.
to leave. I would say.
So 30 minutes, 2.5 hours.
I usually talk about grocery shopping. So I usually go to Sam's and I do like bulks. So that usually lasts me about a week. About 2 weeks. I usually lasts me about 2 weeks, and I spend like around $100. So that should last me about 2 weeks. usually.
$100 every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's nice. And you?
Okay. So we got Costco. Sometimes we do that for certain things, like meats and trash bags and stuff like that. But we go to Ralph's or the commissary. Let me tell you though, Arcadius's formula's $15, like a big thing, but Nick goes like every other day to go get him a new one.
Just about.
Yeah, almost every other day. So it's $15. How many times in a week? 4 times almost. 4 to 3 times.
Say I'm buying 2 jumbo sizes of.
Like $45 to $55
Yay.
a week, and then meats. And we bougie. We get organic because my kids, I'd rather them eat organic than processed. So that costs a little bit more. Their grocery bill is what, $300, $400? Well, $300 to $400. But that goes fast enough to give another one.
Just underneath 400. About 200.
No
every 2
kids!
weeks.
No! Keep it in your pants, son.
How's your sex life?
You go first. You've been going first this whole time, so you can go first, and then I'll tell you mine. You already know.
My sex life. Wow.
How often?
How often?
Don't look at Matt. I ain't looking at my husband, so don't look at that.
Maybe twice a day. Like it. I mean, it's not like we have to schedule it or be like, oh, we got to do it. We have to fit it in at this time. Like,
See, that's perfect. That's the one to hear. You just anytime, right? Anytime, anywhere.
yeah.
And now, if we have the time, the most is 2 times in a day if it's like that. But now now we have 2 kids. At night, I would say, and maybe 2 or 3 times a week because he sleeps in a different room on days he has to be there really early because of Arcadius. He doesn't sleep, so he can't sleep. He'll hear him. We can't do it just anywhere because Leo, if he sees us, he's at the point where he copies, says things, or copies what we do. So I don't need him doing that to other people. And so yeah, I just feel like once our kids are like with family or something, if we had mommy and daddy break like a hotel or just us here and our family has them for like a week or so, we could do it whenever we want. All the time too. I feel like, because even though we have kids, I feel like we don't lose our sex drive. We're just tired, mentally and physically tired.
And Jess, how much alone time do you get to yourself?
A lot. I mean, if I want to get away, if I get tired of this fool over here, I just go to my room.
So you have that.
You don't have a room.
Oh.
You have a studio.
I gotta go in my studio.
Your little loft area.
My little loft area with my bed.
But you have that opportunity though, where you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could just get up and leave and.
You, married mother, how many do you?
With 2 children, you mean? I don't get alone time. Literally, I shower with the kids. I go to sleep with one of them. Wake up to one crying all the time. Well, no, 2 crying in the morning. At the salon, I get to talk to people, but I'm still doing your service. I'm still scrubbing your head. I'm still making you cute. I'm still beating that face.
Oh.
Making that hair color look good, girl. So I'm still putting in work. So it's not alone time. Even like lunch breaks or something, you're still not alone because people want to come in and be like, oh, where's sex? Or this client did this. So it's not alone time. You don't get alone time anymore. Once you have kids, I feel like until they're more independent on themselves And I feel like if we had family here, we would have more alone time than family. So.
Awesome. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for watching Couples Translating to Parents. And you're watching Disney Channel.